how to color grade your footage from this. To this, first we're going to do the usual color and space transform. This time as well, I got my clip from a person who record from Sunny. Input color space Sony S Gamut .3 Cine and Sony Slog 3 for input gamma. Always the davinci wide gamut and davinci intermediate, then Rec 709 and gamma 2.4 for out color space and gamma. Let's mess around with the exposure. Always go for the global first. What do you guys do prior to adjust and balancing your clip? Adjust the light, shadow, and dark as well, and bring life to your clip. Next we go to contrast and pivot. Always see your clip to know where to aim your contrast to. What I like to do is looking at the top and bottom threshold and make sure to slow down every time it touches those threshold. Bring up the pivot to make it brighter. Next go to composite and luminosity, then bring the yellow and blue part of the hue versus lum curves. This technique will bring up the density for the color of your clips. Then, try to understand the hue versus saturation curves as you can spice your footage with it. As you can see in this footage, red is too overpower, so I decide we can tone it down for a bit before grading it towards teal and orange. It looks okay for now. Let's proceed to the next thing. Now I'm going to try to explain the basic of teal and orange. Do you see the shadow on this part? That's what we want to put the teal into. Then do you see here where the light from sun comes through? That's the orange part. And to do that, we will be using gamma and gain. Essentially, when you shift the lift and gamma wheel, it will distort the part of the shadow, and when you do it with gain and offset, it will change the part of the highlight. Let's do the gamma and see how it shifts our shadow. Do you see? It shifts mainly the shadow but minimal affect to our highlight. Now do you see how gain easily affect the highlight? That's the difference and the essence of every split tone including teal and orange. Add a little bit of color boost, like a newbie, haha. Now you can see the difference between them. Besides gamma and gain, you can try to use shadow and light, but it's not as good as gamma gain, in my opinion. Quite nice. Now let's add a glow. First, qualify the highlighted part and control the width so it will only affect where you want to put the glow with. If you want to know how to do the glow in free version of DaVinci Resolve, click on the pop-up on the top right. Adjust the width. Then add Gaussian blur from your effect library and adjust it. Right, click on your nodes and scroll down to Composite and pick Add. The glow is too strong, so we have to adjust the opacity with key gain. Look at this screen to see the affected part. Let's see the difference from gamma gain and shadow light. Let's switch to teal and orange by gamma and gain. Much better. A little adjustment for a slightly softer contrast. I feel like my hue versus saturation curves is too strong on red, so we're going to lower it for a bit. Lastly, I will adjust this overgreen on highlight problem with counter highlight technique. Choose qualifier and click on the part you want to change. Shift H. Adjust the width. Lower the green so it counters the prior highlight. Pretty well. Do the same with the other part. Lower the green as well.